Hello there, Aldrahill. Welcome back to some EU4. I'm drinking some lovely, very weird fruity tea that's somehow still warm in my lovely cup, which is great. Cup is very dirty. It is a womankind tea, a puka. And it's really quite delightful. It smells like cranberries and femininity and gentleness. Did you ally Britain to jump on Lotharingia with? Oh, mate, I don't need to ally Britain. Take a look at the armies. I have a total of 150,000 men. I have fully 50% more men than Lotharingia. I have 2 times the force limit of them. I'm not concerned about Lotharingia. They're also constantly at conflict. I don't have to deal with them. Don't worry about it. Oh, they are obviously parity of me in tech. They have got quality ideas, though, so I will need to watch out for them. No, I've killed all the rebels now, so it's okay. We could kill Great... Like, you know what? Let's fight. Let's ally Great Britain. Boom. I like your plan. That sounds fun. Go kill Great Britain. I think that could be fun. I like fun. I am a fun guy. Yeah, let's say so I don't have to deal with them jumping on my ass. Whoops, forgot to attack them. So let's go attack the Nizzies. It will call in 8 trillion people, but I don't care. Holy war. Let's go. Okay. How many people am I fighting? Ooh, quite a lot, actually. Yeah, that is actually a large number of men. Okay. Let's send this transport fleet up to go pick up an extra 32k, just in case. Oh, Andalusia hates the crap out of me. Yeah, no, Andalusia's like my mortal enemy. They're my other rival. And they've been colonizing like crazy, although they've ignored Mexico for the most part. There is a lot there, so you need to kind of watch out for that. This is just normal difficulty. I don't have that command on, I'm afraid. No. I don't have my morale. I forgot to increase my morale. That's just my bad, isn't it? I weirdly still won. I still stack wipe them. What's their tech? Oh, it's 2 techs below mine. That does make a lot of sense. Okay. Well, that's just sad, isn't it? Okay. Grab this. Grab these CG boys. Don't know why I clicked to that. And yeah, they're in America. Andalusia is literally... Andalusia is America. It's actually kind of insane. Venice is being killed by Tyrol. Hey viewers, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here, my friends. How are you all doing? God, I get so much spam from like random like, hey, you wanna be famous on Twitch? You should buy my thing and I'll sell you shit. It's like, go away. Why do you exist? Why are you a thing? Stop being a thing. Oh, Jesus, the rebels emerged. Ah! Ah! Damn you, rebels. Always on my dick. Alright, let's go. Do I care about Tuga? I do not. I don't have claims, so... I really just want to get these missions because... I want to kind of rush this, but basically when I finish this one, I get the claims on everything, and also I get Province War Score cost, which is brilliant. And then I have to get all of Northern Italy, and then I get that, and then I also have to get Venice. So I'm basically going to take Venice and this in one war, which is fine. And then I get, if I own all of that, oh yeah, and I need this reward to be able to get this, because Venice is actually worth 161%, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that. People experience to go, oh, I want to be a sexual retriever. Well, I need to do that. I can buy something easy. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. I mean, the thing is a lot of people are obviously always looking for massive success in things, and that's not really how it works. Lots of people get successful, but you got to work at it every day, and you got to be available every day. Like, look at me and Mordred, right? Me and Mordred kind of grew up as streamers together. And one could say that we were comparable streamers. The difference between me and him, right, is he kept streaming, every day. Well, not every day, but every other day or whatever. He kept his streaming thing up all the time. And I went to Australia. And then I got a job. And I just grew disinterested. Whereas Mordred stuck with it because he decided that that was going to be the thing that he did. He has a schedule, absolutely. He has a schedule he sticks to. And that is laudable, because the problem with me is I have a lot of things going on in my life. And with Mordred, he's decided that his main occupation is going to be streaming, whereas my main occupation is something else, and that is obviously a problem. I only lived in Australia for 4 months, actually, Salt Shakes. Me and my girlfriend decided this wasn't really for us, but we do really want to go back to experience it in a different way. And our plan is to go back... Oh, Christ, here comes their army. Whoopsie whoopsie. Hey, there we go. Our plan is to go back and get a car, like a van, or like a camper van, and then drive from Perth back across Australia for several months. Aldrahill's main job, occupation is bum, judging by the bum fluff. Mate, this is not bum fluff. I will admit, this is not well maintained right now, and I'm actually trimming it tomorrow morning. I've just been trying to grow it out again to see how long I can get it. It is quite long at the moment. I'm planning on kind of growing it out a lot more. I will admit, yes, it's a bit, but also nice. My main occupation is a writer. I am a freelance writer online. Me and my partner do the same thing together. We run a writing. What do we run? What is our? Our actual business is occupation. It's online content creation. That's what we are filed as, which is a weird category, I know. But we are writers, videographers, / editors. I think is kind of the general. Like, the rebels killed us. What are we, right? So almost all of it is writing. Literally all of it is writing at the moment. We don't have any other clients in that regard. And we have like 3 main clients. Yeah, most of our gigs are kind of like consistency. TikTok. Go road tripping in RV San Diego or North Dakota. That sounds fun. I'd do that. Come in. Now, my problem is you already killed the stream once. This is the thing. Yeah, I did kill my stream. But the thing is that now I have decided... So I have decided that I no longer want to be a professional streamer. I no longer want to be... Like, I don't want my full-time occupation to be streamer YouTube. If I were to blow up suddenly and become famous, and become a big boy streamer, and make money off this, then yeah, I'll totally do that. But I'd still do the writing, right? I like writing. But I don't want my long-term prospects to be this. I have a lot of other different long-term goals. I'm looking to buy a house next year, for example. It's just, I'm in the process. This next year is my kind of final year of like long saving for it. So I'm kind of scrimping this year, not really planning on going away too much, and just kind of doing as much as I can to save. Oh man, I haven't actually sent extra troops over. Oh my god, all these forts are turned off, you absolute bellend. Where the hell are they going to release Stellaris Federations? They've been teasing about. Dude, I was at PDXCon in October, and they were like, oh, we've got Stellaris Federations for you. It's going to be really cool. And we played it. We played a version of it, and it was like pretty finished and everything. And they were like, yeah, a bit more tinkering, and it still hasn't come out. How do you get a bank to loan you money as an author without a bestseller? No, I'm not an author, Salt Shakes. I have not published. I'm a freelance writer, right? I do online content writing. So, articles, copywriting for websites. I write for something like... Well, I write for 2 companies, and that translates to about 7 websites. No drop frames on my end. So no, I am writing a book. I am writing a novel. It's an historical fiction novel, which, is certainly interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought my phone was on charge and it was just off the charger. Get on the charger. Oh, I didn't know it's gonna... Boy. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, getting a mortgage next year is already going to be difficult anyway. Are you self-publishing on Amazon? Well, I'm writing the book right now. and I'm obviously going to send it to publishers when I'm done. I am relatively familiar with the industry. I'm well aware that the most likely thing that's going to happen is no one's going to give a shit about it, and I'll spend 6 months trying to push it, and no one will buy it. Or rather, no one will pick it up, and then I will be forced to self-publish it. But if I am forced to do so, that's not the worst thing in the world. I'll just do that. I'm writing this book because I had the idea. Writing it came easily to me, and I decided that I was going to stop dicking around wanting to write a book and actually just freaking write it. And if it goes nowhere, if I write it and it does nothing other than a middling, other than publishing it on Amazon self-publish, and like 10 people buy it, like I'm pretty confident that were I to publish a book on Amazon, and I talked about it enough, people would buy it. Some people, because I have an established YouTube audience. It's not very many people. I would almost certainly, even someone like Alex the Rambler, he is extremely supportive of my writing. He's already read like a sample of it, and it's very encouraging. You know, that's I wasn't a good sample, I would say. He was just like, yeah, I could, it's something, right? He was nice about it. I could get at least a few people to look at it. I have that much huge advantage over most people. And it's kind of sucky when you think about it, because I definitely, if 10 people couldn't buy it, I'd be really surprised. It's not many, but like 10 people from my community, right? So if I wrote a book and self-published it, and it got a few reviews on Amazon, and I made a few quid off it every year, I don't care. I will have done it, and that's what I care about. I want to do it, you know? I've been saying I want to write a book for literally decades now, and I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of not doing it. Of being the guy who says, oh, I'm going to write a book, and just not doing it. It's frustrating, and it's tiring being that dickhead who just doesn't follow through. I keep saying to myself, I had all these ideas. I've written the start of like 6 novels. I've written 4 short stories. I've got a short story collection that's 8,000 words in. And it's just like, just write a book. Just write a book, and it's probably going to be bad. I'm reading this, like I was saying earlier. I was doing a draft. Oh god, what happened to the Great Horde? What is this? Simbursk? Oh no. I wrote 1,500 words today, and I would have preferred to write 2,000 today. I wrote all these words, and I was pretty confident, ooh, I'm going to delete quite a bit of this. And my girlfriend said to me, don't think about it like that. She said, I'm taking this to heart. She said, just don't think about it, write it, but write it with the knowledge that you might end up cutting it, but it doesn't matter. And I 100% agree with her. Like, there's always writing advice, isn't it? Failed trade leagues. Yeah, there's a lot of failed trade leagues. Look at Russia, dude. I'm gonna just look at this. It is a thing that, with editing, writing is all about editing, right? You're not going to get anywhere without editing. But you can't edit what you haven't written. The first freaking step is to write the goddamn thing. I've planned the whole novel. Every inch of the novel is planned. Although I have ended up, like, coming up with a random new bit in the middle of it, but every inch of the novel is essentially planned. So it's just fucking writing it. Exactly, you have to write it first. If I don't write it first, what am I doing? That's what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to finish it. I mean, I am a person who is known for giving up sometimes, and I very much don't want to, because I would say that I've done quite well so far. My efforts. I really like to keep going. So I just need to keep going. Basically, there's to it. I have to just keep going. No one that's always battling depression when she's writing a mantra is just write every day to keep going. That's good advice. I've been struggling with write every day. And so my partner is Olivia. I'm not sure if you've ever read Stephen King's On Writing. And in his On Write, it's a wonderful book. It serves as a pseudo-autobiography for Stephen King, who himself is a oh my... How have they gotten past here? There's a fort that's not maintained, you stupid bastard, Aldra. Oh, I hate myself. And he talks a little bit about a concept which I hold very dear to my heart. And he says that he writes everything for his wife. He believes very firmly in the concept of an ideal reader. And that everything you write is catered and designed explicitly for that ideal reader. If you write the whole book and no one in the entire world reads it except for your ideal reader, he says, that should be the book goal complete. You should have done the thing that you set out to do. Which I think is a very cool idea. You'd like to write again, but you lost access to your free student Microsoft Word copy. Mate, you know, yarr. I've actually paid for a software. I actually paid for it today. I've used up a couple free trials of it. Don't tell anyone. And it was really cool. And you got like 30 days, and I used 2 of them. You got like 30 days, but it was only on the days you opened it. So it's like you have 30 days of writing. Quite pleased with that. I paid for it today. It was like 45 quid. I get it for life. So yeah, Stephen King's philosophy was based around the idea that everything is catered towards his, and his wife was his ideal reader. And so basically his wife factored into every single piece of decision making he did when it came to his books. And if at any point his wife said he didn't like something, he was just like, well, I don't want to, then I'm not happy with it, and he changed it. And so I do try and factor in Olivia to pretty much all of my decision making when it comes to writing. And I think it's been a pretty healthy one so far, because like I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, basically. I think I do have a tendency to be very hard on myself sometimes. I can just be a bit of a dick. Why not just write what's in your heart? I do, that's what I'm saying. But what's in my heart is to my ideal reader. But this isn't like a moral philosophy of his. It's him saying that that's what he thinks all writers unconsciously do, and he's trying to codify it. And essentially, it's that everyone has a person for whom they wish would read this and like it. He just goes into it with that as a core philosophy. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a really good idea. But yeah, this is the thing. Also, that concept doesn't really work when it comes to actually writing something sellable. Remember, I'm trying to sell this book. I would like to make money from this book. Books don't have to make sense. They absolutely don't have to make sense, but they do if you want anyone to give a shit about them, mate. And I very much would like people to give a shit about my book. If it's all possible. I'm gonna kill more things here. You know, at the same time, though, I am trying to, like... next year, I want to apply for a mortgage and actually get a house. Which would be really cool. But also, I'm worried that I won't, because some places require you to have 3 years of good books. My business has only existed for 2 years this April. Bit annoying. We'll see. I really don't want to have to rent for another year. For an extra year, I mean. Ugh. But I'm saving money. It's nice, but I'd really like to... By the end of this year, by the end of 2020, I'd like to have finished the book. And by that I mean I'd like to have finished the edit-free element of it. Writing, the editing. I'd like to have sent it away to publishers. Publishers, the whole publishing process... That is to say, the process of getting accepted to publishers can take up to 6 months or longer. So I shouldn't say up so really, but 6 months or longer. So I would really just like to kind of get it started. So I really am trying to write. Every Monday is my writing day. I write between 1,500 and 2,500 words Monday. And then every few days I will do 300 to 700 words. So I'm thinking I'm working it out to maybe 4,000 words a week. And I've already written 20,000 words-ish. So if I had 80,000 more words to go, divide by 4,000, that's 20 weeks, and that's 5 months. That means I'd be done with the first draft by July. Which means I could be done with the edit by late September. Which means I could set things away. This episode has definitely been a bit of a discussion on me about my writing and about my kind of life. I hope that's okay. In the audience, people who are watching me on YouTube. I hope that's okay. Let me know in the comments if this kind of crap is okay. Me kind of talking to myself. Ooh, support for the war. Because I don't know. I think it's important to discuss yourself about things. And you know, I have a lot going on in my life. I have a lot that I'm interested in. Like I said, I want to buy a house next year. I really want to get more into gardening. I'd like to try market gardening and homesteading. I want to try and growing microgreens. I just have a lot that I want to do. I'll probably talk about this in the next episode. But if you'd like to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments. Next time, guys. Bye-bye.